What's up guys, Stein back with another video. If you're not creating, you're wasting your time. What do I mean by this? What I mean by this is that if you're not constantly creating new information, if you're not creating a new body, if you're not creating a new body, if you're not creating new income, new money, if you're not creating new relationships, if you're not creating better relationships, if you're not creating slash building slash growing, you're dying. You always want to be in a creating phase. You never want to stay stagnant. There's no such thing as staying stagnant. You're either progressing or you're regressing or pregressing, whatever the word is. You're declining. Let's just simplify things here. It's very, very simple. Life is very, very simple if you literally just learn as much as you possibly can and realize that, there's just two ways you can go. You can go up or you can go down. There's a good side, there's a bad side, there's a positive, there's a negative. If you literally just look at life and just look at the aspects of life and just look at I'm going to look at the positive side of everything. I'm going to look at the creative side of everything. I'm not going to be a consumer, Let's just look at things. I mean, we're looking at synonyms here. I'm talking about you being a creator, not being a consumer. Looking at the good side of things, not looking at the bad side. You doing the positive things, not doing the negative. There's always that balance of the good and the bad and the positive and the negative. So, we learn this, in elementary school. It's very, very simple. So when you look at this content side, and why I'm telling you this is that you always need to be in a creating phase, because you create your life. You're literally creating your life every single day by the actions you take on a daily basis. If you choose to watch Netflix for 4 hours every single day, you're wasting your time. You're simply not using the time to your best of your ability. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you manage your time better, because if I can help you manage your time better, I'm here to basically say, hey, you should be doing this better, you should be doing this, you need to be hitting this area more. That's what my job is. That's what I want to help people out live better lives. That's what I truly am passionate about. So if you're creating and you're not consuming, if you're building, it doesn't have to just be, it can be anything. You want to be creating, not consuming. You want to be creating your body. You want to be creating your business. You want to be creating new money. You want to be creating better relationships. You want to be creating, create. Use your time wisely. You only have one life, so just create. Just challenge yourself. That's the way I like to look at life. Just look at every situation as an opportunity to improve, because that's how you should look at life, and that's how you should look at the situations. You should say, hey, I'm going to look at this situation, and that's going to make me better if I do this specific action. If I don't do this specific action, it's not going to make my life better. And you really need to audit your life and be like, okay, are the actions I'm taking on a day-to-day basis making my life better or worse? If it's worse, then what you need to do is sit down, take out a piece of paper or in your notes app in your phone, and write down exactly how they're going bad and how you can improve them. Put a reward system at the end of things. So let's say you're doing a good job and you work out, and you normally don't work out that much. What you need to do is give yourself a reward system for something that you like to do, and give yourself that reward afterwards, after putting in that positive habit of working out if you hate doing it. Because here's the thing, you need to train your body, train your mind to like working out. If you do this on a consistent basis, you will see improvements in your life and the way that you look at life. You need to be money minded, and you need to be always working. And that's a very good philosophy that I follow that's completely changed my outlook on life, is because I know that I'm doing something productive. That's my biggest thing, is that because I know if I'm watching Netflix for 4 hours and it's not doing anything for me, I feel a sense of guilt in me, that's time I could have spent working. That's time I could have spent going to the gym. That's time I could have spent building something, creating something like in this video. That's time I could have spent doing something that's of value, as opposed to doing something that's not of value. Life is value exchange. I say this all the time. You want to provide value. I truly hope I provide value to you in this video, because if I don't, then I'm wasting my time and you're wasting your time. So that's literally the way I look at life. If what you're doing is not providing value for someone else, or you're not taking in value from someone else, you should not be spending your time doing it. That's the way I look at life, and that's the way that you should look at life. Like, I want to provide much value to as much people as possible. I want to take as much value for as much people as possible. You know, it's not, you know, there's a yin and the yang. You're doing both. I'm not just taking a bunch of value and not doing anything. I'm gonna give a bunch of value, like with these videos, like with, you know, work, because and whatever you do for your job, whatever it is for work, you know, you're providing value to the customers that work that you know, buy from that company. Like, you're providing value. So like, that's what I'm saying. You have to be business minded. You have to be money minded. You have to always know, like, okay, this is the money here, the money's going here, the money's going there, I need to work here. Okay, after work I need to go to the gym. Okay, now after I go to the gym I need to do my cardio. Okay, cool, got that done. Now I need to go home, I need to read, I need to learn some information. Okay, got that done. All right, let's meditate now. Okay, cool, let's keep working, you know, let's keep working. Do literally as much work as possible, like until you're literally fried out, and then okay, finally 10 or 11 p.m. I'm exhausted. Okay, now it's time to go to bed. I made a video on this as well. Like, when you feel just so exhausted you can't do anything else, that's when it's time to hit the hay. It's time to hit the hay when you've literally done as much as you possibly could, and you literally like are just exhausted. You keep yawning. You know, yawning is a huge sign that you should hit the hay and you should go to bed. Like, if you're not doing those things, then you should constantly seek out new opportunities to, you know, get better, improve, not waste your time. Where can I be spending my time better? Here, there, you know, there's always areas for improvement. Every single day there's areas for improvement. You can always do better. You know, even today, like, you know, I found improvement. I know exactly where improvements are, and you should monitor your improvements as well. You know, I read this in a book. Every single day, at the end of the day, write down one thing you did good, one thing you did bless me. Okay, so excuse me, write down one thing. I think it was one thing you did good, and then write down 2 things that you could improve on. And why that's important is because, like, the improvements you always need improvements. Like, you always need to know, where can I get better? Can I get better in this area? Can I get better in that area? You always need to know what areas you can improve on, because life is literally about improvements. If you're improving on a day-to-day basis, that's a good thing, because this way you know that, you know, I'm getting better. You know, that's a key component of life is, are we getting better or are we getting worse? We're getting better. Okay, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my accomplishments. I did as much as I could, and I'm living life to the fullest. If I'm not doing that, I truly just I don't have confidence in myself, and I don't believe myself. If I know that I could have done this more, I could have done this better, I could have done that better. That's why I live life, and that's highly recommend you live your life that way as well. So create, and create more every single day. That's the video for today. Like the video. If you like the video, comment in the comment section, subscribe to the channel, turn your bell notification on. When I upload a new video, you'll see a new video, and we'll see you in the next video.